Welcome back to Friday Night Gaming, ladies and gentlemen, where we're going to continue our journey in the Metal Gear Saga. And I'm forcing Sam to play because...
Forcing me to play.
Well, she said, you go ahead and play. And I was like, who is it officially? She goes, it's me. Sign. You guys can read this. I'm not going to... I'm sniffly today.
I know. We don't know if it's allergies.
Or the coof.
Or people are getting sick. But the weather's been insane. It's been freezing.
Whoa,
Snake,
what?
You remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
That scared me.
Did you think it was the beginning all over again?
You did.
A hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside. The big shell.
The big shell.
Yeah, so basically that tanker that we were on apparently was also hauling
But in the
oil.
meantime, the shell's become
Of course it was.
Metal Gear Raid's like, fuck the environment.
Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private
I was wondering what you were doing.
Yeah, there might be a lot of sniffling in this episode. Apologies.
Shell under complete control.
Are we in the chopper?
No.
Okay.
Maybe. No.
Nope, there we are. I guess I should have just waited 3 more seconds.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast.
That's an interesting building.
Right? It's all like hexagonal. That doesn't seem safe.
Safeguard the president. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s.
How does the president always get tangled up in these situations?
I don't know. It's always the president.
Right?
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
President?
Unless the demands are
James
met, the
Johnson.
terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
Now, how is that supposed to
Ignite,
keep
turning the Manhattan Harbor into an
oil
inferno.
out?
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing
Are those fish
catastrophic
dead?
levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
Good for him for swimming
You
all
have
the way
two
over
mission
there.
objectives.
Right?
One, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility
there's a
Big
ladder.
Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And two, disarm the terrorists by any
Oh,
means
I see what he's
necessary.
doing. He doesn't need a ladder.
You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Wait, who is that? That's blonde hair.
What? That's Snake.
Is this a joint
It looks
effort?
like...
No.
Is that
Foxhound
hair?
remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
I'm
This is
super
Snake.
confused.
I'm now inside strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the big shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Yeah,
Just
what's
a
wrong with that?
precaution. You are now designated Raiden.
Raiden?
All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration.
I like how he can
VR
just
training.
snap out of it. It's like, Snake, we're changing you to Raiden. Okay, Raiden, let's
I
go.
feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part.
I feel like if I was the
Make
colonel, I'd be
sure
like,
nobody
all right, Snake,
sees you. If you need to.
whatever your name is.
Raven, Raiden,
Raven,
Raider.
Raiden, Raiden.
0.85. When you want to use the codec, push the codec button.
Gee, you're
When
big
we need
help.
to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the codec button. The codex receiver directly stimulates the
Yeah.
small bones
Shouldn't we
of
have
your
learned
ear.
this
No
before?
one but
Because
you
there
will
were
be
multiple
able to
times
hear it.
where the codex
Alright.
beeped.
I'll contact
Yeah,
you if
so-
anything changes.
I think this game is broken up into two
Make your
parts, so
way
you can
to the
just
upper
play the
section
tanker
of the
part,
big
or you can
shell.
just play the
How
big
do I
shell
get
part,
up
but
to
we
the
chose
next
both,
level?
so I think this is just if you
There's
didn't
an
play the tanker
elevator at
part,
the far end of that area.
here's tutorials.
Sounds good.
Well, it's good. Another
Your new
tutorial
sneaking suit
refresh.
uses
Do what?
electrofiber
Another
technology,
refresh?
Yeah.
a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects
Wow.
against a
Wait
wide
for it.
range of
There
toxic
it is.
substances. The suit
Wow.
itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to
You don't
major
need to
internal
breathe.
organs
We call
to
that
maximize
the
their
hug of
functions.
war.
Functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit.
Seems appropriate.
For your
somehow.
full body.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Fake
Copy
news.
that.
Locate
Moving on
any
to
items in
main
the area
mission
first.
objectives.
Look at this flowy hair.
That's not hair, that's just a tag to your helmet.
Is it?
I don't know. More will be
What are
revealed.
these?
Those
squish, 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 squish,
Are
squish,
I
squish,
think
squish.
if you push, what's our first person button? Right bumper. They look like house centipedes, cephalopods.
Ba, 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 ba.
And she's back, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I was stuck. All right. So we came from there. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, hello.
Hey, there you go. Ooh, it's our favorite biscuit morsel.
Ooh. So when I look, wait, that's weird.
Oh yeah, it's very weird.
Why, hello, rations.
Nice to meet ya, fella.
No. No. No.
Beep, beep. Riding.
Raiden. I'm gonna call him Raiden. I can
Sniden.
feel it. I can feel it in my bones.
Rake.
Whoa.
Why I gotta be changing code names? Messing my brain up.
Right. What treasures do we see here? Oh. It just. Oh. Right.
Lockers and
I gotta.
yeah, you have to like lean up against it first and then push Y.
That's why.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing in here.
And for my next trick, rations.
Okay.
That is, as the kids say, that.
It sounded like Psycho. Wee,
Yeah.
wee, wee. Whoa. What do I do? He's got a weapon.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Ding, 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 ding.
God.
How do you pee in that? Or do you just pee and it
You
takes it away?
You probably have a catheter. Wait a
Wow,
second.
look at those cheeks.
Wait a second. Who is that?
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed
she.
to take care of every sentry in
Must
the
be
area.
inclusive.
They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in
Get
front of the
back to
elevator.
work.
A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not
God.
nerd. Node.
Nerd.
Oh,
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That
I like how it was a
radar came in useful
Soliton
during
radar in the
VR
first
training.
game, and now it's a
The
Soliton radar.
system
Spicing it up a little
uses
bit.
biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need
Thank
to
you.
get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
It looks like a computer.
How do I
Oh,
gain access?
there it is.
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node.
Hell yeah.
Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while.
Oh,
Stay
boy.
on guard.
On guard.
All right. Stealthy.
You don't have to be stealthy yet. They're all knocked out.
Oh. Pick them up.
Ew, not when they're knocked out.
Raiden,
Hello?
you won't be able to use any of the enemy's equipment.
Why not?
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal identification system.
Boo.
The owner enters their required user ID information during the weapon registration or at the start of a mission. If anyone other than the registered user tries to fire the weapon, the ID system will not authorize the action.
It
These are
electrocutes
black
them.
market Russian weapons. How can they be equipped with identification functionality?
They must have
That's
been
kinda
customized
cool,
by the
you know.
terrorists themselves. These are professionals we're dealing with, and they certainly won't let their own equipment be used against them.
I'm guessing it's the same for the Navy SEALs gear?
Right.
How am I supposed to procure weapons then?
Find the ones that haven't yet been individualized. Everything you find
They'll be
the
in
item
spinning
box is
boxes.
clean. You should know this from your VR training.
You have to, what is it?
I know
Imprint?
those.
Is that the Twilight
Items
term?
in the
Yeah,
item box
you
are
Imprinting.
yours
must
to
imprint
use
on your
at
You have to
weapon.
find your
They will be
weapon
your
and
supply
imprint
source
Your
for
weapon
that
will find
special
you.
one.
gear.
Okay. How do I get up? All right. Action button, action button, action button. I just use my ass, apparently.
Just rub your butt on it. Now that it has my scent.
What happened?
Computers in the future suck. Name FNG. I don't know.
We'll do FNG. Where there's an N and there's the G.
Enter. Sex? Yes, please. Whichever you prefer. It doesn't matter. I honestly don't think any of this matters.
Oh, we'll do female.
Excuse me.
The birthday seems right.
When did I mean, yeah, we could not change
We'll
it,
do
but
O.
nationality? U.S. Thank you very much. I'll say we should put FNG's birthday, which is what,
July?
July something.
I saw US. There it is.
Good enough. 1970s.
Yeah, it's good. 111.
Fing. Nose will not just stop dripping.
Oh, yeah.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar
Who?
should be functioning now.
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel.
You look ridiculous, but I do the same thing.
I had to do that last night because I couldn't even lay in
The
bed.
red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
I like how they literally can't see in front of their own faces. They can only see about 3 feet out first.
You won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology.
As
You
opposed
won't be able to use
to...
it in an area with strong harmonic resonance.
Like
so
the first
be
one.
careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the pause button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves and an analyst to work on the data too.
I
Jack,
wonder.
is everything all right?
What?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved.
Rose.
What's going on?
What's
Jack,
going
I'm
on?
a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Like Resident Evil
Right.
Rose?
Meet the mission
Who's
analyst.
Rose in Resident
She'll
Evil?
be overseeing
Oh.
saving and support.
The girl.
Why her?
The daughter.
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
Rosemary.
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Gee, I wonder
Rose may
why.
be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I'm
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see.
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know
I am.
covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose,
You
Fine.
need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I don't think now's the
perform my
time to
duties
talk
and
about
save that
conditions.
mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties.
Okay.
Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission.
Sounds like a liability.
I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
Shut the
His
fuck
handle
up.
is Ryder. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies.
Whoa!
what?
Do you know what day it is tomorrow?
It's riding, goddammit!
Is
It's
there
Labor
something
Day.
special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't
Oh,
remember.
she's already playing girlfriend games.
I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna
Do
let
you
go
know
now,
what
Jack.
tomorrow
Take care.
is? Do you know what today is?
Did you forget, Ryden? Have you forgotten?
So we're done with this? Okay.
Yeah,
I
they're about
assume
to
we
wake
go-
up.
Oh no.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Yeah, we know.
Be careful, Jack.
Find
Raiden!
somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Or you can just choke him to death, I suppose.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Oh,
They can see me.
I don't think they can.
Oh, they're about to.
Oh.
Oh, they're about to.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Remember your training, Ryden.
Who's
Uh-oh.
there?
No one.
Square is the grab button. And by square, I mean X.
Come here, you son of a bitch.
Ah! Oh!
Right
It's the
in
enemy.
the.
I need help.
No, you don't.
Where's that? Oops, sorry, excuse me.
Good. They
Where's.
have-
Nothing.
Respond! Oh, the elevator's there.
Go, 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 go. It wasn't pretty.
Oh, no. Oh, they're asleep, all right. Oh, this looks familiar.
This is a very dangerous elevator.
Right?
The terrorists call themselves
We
Sons
do
of
have
Liberty.
blonde hair.
Sons of Liberty?
The
What?
name of their leader is Solid Snake.
I'm so confused. Who are we?
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after
What?
he flew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Hold up.
What?
So that's not Snake.
No.
That's a clone.
No.
Who
I'm
is
on
that?
the
That's
roof.
Jack.
There are no sentries, but it would only
That's
take
Pretty
one
Boy
to spot
riding.
me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all.
This was
Stay
the
extra sharp until you can
the
find a
big gripe
node to
about this
log in
game is the
from.
old bait and
What about
switch,
the
because the first part you're like,
commandos?
I'm
Shield
Snake, and then
team
like,
has
who's
landed on
this
Strut B.
whiny
Yeah.
little boy?
And the president?
That's what I was like, why does he have
Seems was
blonde
spotted on
hair?
Strut B.
Strut B?
I mean, I'm all for makeovers, but
Solid Snake is the bad guy in
The
this
big
one.
shell is
What?
composed of
They
shells
said that on
1 and
coming up the
2.
elevator.
I did. Yeah, that's why I'm so
Consists of a central
confused.
core and 6
Right?
struts surrounding
But is
it.
he really the bad
So
guy,
the
or are
whole
we
thing
the
is
bad
shaped like
guy?
two hexagons
Maybe we've been the
connected
bad
end
guy
on
this whole
end.
time.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of Strut A, Shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Get to a
Got
nerd.
it.
And his voice was different. I was
Yeah.
all kinds of confused. Oh, hello. Yo.
Bandages.
I don't-
Lean up and then push the action button.
Bandages.
Got him. Oh, watch out for the seagull poop. They shitting everywhere. Get the M9 first.
Okay, all right. Bert! Hello?
Are you guys prank calling me again?
Locked.
Locked.
Okay. I can figure this out. It came from up there. Came from here. What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Seagull almost shat on you. Just see, plop the poop up there.
Whoa. Is it obvious or am I?
Oh no, it's not obvious. But I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, don't say anything just yet. All right. Is there a jump button?
No.
Ah!
I mean, technically, that was kind of a jump.
Okay. Do I move? Can I move this? No. Okay.
You can push left bumper still to do first person, right? I'm sorry, right bumper. I am terrible with my left and rights. You notice how all the seagulls are shunning you? None of them are looking at
I
you?
know. They're like, idiot.
Like, don't even look. Friends?
See, if I was playing Assassin's Creed, I would know I could jump from that. Okay. Oh! Do I want to do this?
Yeah, I mean, if you do... I mean, it's a tactic for sure. not that, though. The action
I didn't know
button...
how to get up!
The action button gets you back up.
Riding.
I will continue. You know what? Screw this. I don't know how to get out of here, so I'm just gonna die.
Yep. The eternal get out.
Man, all right. Is there a vent in here?
Raiden, look at that wire fence. You may be able to crawl through it.
That was gonna be my
Crouch
next
down
thing. I was like,
using
can
the
I crawl
button.
through something?
Then move the left thumbstick in the direction you want to move. Push the crawl button again to stand up.
You did great.
You can use weapons even while crawling. This is different from VR
Yeah.
training. So
If
you
I
keep that
had
in
any.
mind.
Ooh.
No. Yeah. Into the poop.
Leave me alone.
SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really
Made
have
it.
no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your
Oh yeah.
mission may be top secret.
Didn't we have the Secretary
but it's
of
gone through
Defense in the
usual
Shadow
channels.
Moses incident too? Look how that went.
The pump room.
Oh yeah, it's where all the Marines take breaks.
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay? Understood.
Understood.
No, no.
We just learned a tactic. There's the nerd.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against the wall and hit the punch button.
Oh, Colonel, I got the nervous farts. They're coming now.
How do I make noise?
Press yourself against the wall and then push B. Well, you can run up behind that guy and start choking him out with X. Like in the first game. Oh, you gotta make sure you stop moving first. Just keep smashing X right now. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Got him. Area secure. Oh!
What are you
Got one, I
doing?
see. Don't
Got
leave him
one.
lying around. Hide the body as soon as possible. When his comrades come back from the roof, you don't want him being found. If they do find him, they'll be on the alert and things can get difficult.
Things
When you
get
take a
difficult,
hostile
then it's
down,
mission over.
Hide the body where a patrol is unlikely to come around. You can drag an enemy personnel's body. This is how to do it. First, walk up to the body. and
This is
with
how my
all
nephew
weapons
talks
deselected,
sometimes.
Press the weapon button to pick it up. As long as you have the weapon button held down, you can move around with the body in your grasp. Release the weapon button to let go of the body.
Dude, I don't even know what the weapon button is.
X. Whoop. Okay.
I saw some lockers over here.
I'm gonna put you away like you're my backpack in school.
Go ahead, just open this right up. Oh,
Oh. Oh, this one's empty.
let's go and put you in here real quick. There
And
you go.
just
Sleep
okay,
tight.
good. I'll forget that you're in there, and when I'm trying to hide, you're gonna fall out. Brace yourself. And exit. This is the only thing that confused me as a kid. It's like, why does it keep telling me to do options? I don't know, but we'll figure that out on the next episode of Friday Night Gaming. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Oh, shortcuts don't work. Yeah, I should duck